And I think sleep is really, really important when it comes to especially driving, right? Because the ability to focus and then to have the clarity, and hence it directly impact your reflex, which is actually very important. Apart from the skill that we learn, but I think the sleep recovery the night before or the week before is extremely important. Hi, I'm Dato Cheng. I'm a property development. Currently, I'm developing a 3-tower condo up in Genting, Permai. And also, we run an interior design company. So for the past 28 years, we have won over 79 awards and still going strong. At the same time, we also have a corporate training business. Yeah, so that's how we get to know Dr. Lewis, a fantastic man. So regarding the sleep recovery certification course or sleep management course, and I think it is really, really important because for the past 20 over years or coming to 30 years, I've been a very keen supercar driver. And I think sleep is really, really important when it comes to especially driving, right? Because the ability to focus and then to have the clarity, and hence it directly impact your reflex, which is actually very important. Apart from the skill that we learn, but I think the sleep recovery the night before or the week before is extremely important. And of course, for sleep recovery, we also learn about how our body can recover itself and then to create a tremendous amount of immune system, okay, while we are sleeping. So sleeping is actually so important. And learning from the course was how we can actually relax ourselves, and then how can we achieve deep sleep. Yeah, and hence we have a very strong and healthy body. When it comes to my colleagues here, and then also many people, working people that I know, when we do not actually have enough sleep, you can imagine the impact. All right. First of all, we sometimes can get sick quite easily, and when our immune system is down, especially now with the pandemic, which is still around us, it is very easy for us to catch a cold or catch on of viruses. No matter how much vitamin we take. Personally, I think sleeping is actually the most important physical recovery that one needs. Not only for just driving, but also when it comes to work. Some of the feedback that I have from the sleep recovery of some of my colleagues, all right, that we work with, I think they all have been very, very thankful because when we wake up, we don't have to, we wake up drowsy or waking up, in a bad mood. But every time, when we wake up, that was enough, good enough sleep, and then ready to go, and we could take on a lot more tasks. And most important thing, I would say, in my line of business, the attention to detail is actually very important. And when we actually have a good night of sleep or a good week of sleep, the chances of making silly mistakes or miscalculations and all these things would reduce to the very bare minimal or a perfect work. Most important thing is, I would say, from my colleagues, is that their emotion, their mood is a lot better, and also taking lesser sick leave. Yeah, and in my office, I must say that all my colleagues here, working colleagues, the emergency leave or sick leave is actually quite bare minimum. So the company is able to compete better in the industry. So I'm very, very thankful to the signature recovery sleep management program that is conducted by Dr. Lewis. Dealing with Dr. Lewis, I think, is a very, very pleasant experience. He is always very helpful, he's very enthusiastic, and his response is very fast. I know he's a very busy man, and he takes care of some of the very important people in Malaysia. But no matter what, whenever I text him, I needed some help or whatever, I almost get immediate kind of reply, or as soon as he's free. So anytime when he's free, when I discuss with him about the sleep recovery program, he's always so enthusiastic about it, and he's such an expert in this. And prior to meeting him, I must say that I do not know much about the importance of sleep, even though I would say I'm a rather health conscious person. Yeah, but it's just sometimes we lack of some of the information, some of the techniques, and which totally everything that we can learn from Dr. Lewis in his program. Yes, I would definitely highly recommend this sleep recovery course to everyone out there. Yeah, especially the urban people. So keep up the good work, Dr. Lewis and the team, and all the best. I think it is a very important job that you are doing for our fellow Malaysians. And not only this, I know that you are also conducting this training in UK. So all the best to you again. And thank you for bringing such a great program to the society. Good job.